we might as well wait.
No, what time is it?
6, but
Yeah, we should start. Tell your mom to chill. We should start. Time will fly out.
I know.
Let us get off to the side.
All right, is everybody
There we go.
get off to the side?
We don't play at the beginning. Beep, beep.
Ready? Oh, you got it.
Good evening, everyone. How are you all doing today? It's such an honor to be here with you all today. I'm here with some of my best friends. We got some Montclair in the house. Give it up. Some of my family, some professors. It's amazing. I'd like to first introduce this wonderful band. We have Eric Wartzman from Long Island playing the trumpet. We got Marcus Howell on the alto saxophone from Deerfield Beach, Florida. Liani Mateo from Jersey City playing some bass. And our landlocked brother from another mother, Luther Allison, on piano. From Charlotte. I'm from Charlotte. There we go. We got some Tennessee in the house. He did his undergrad at UT for your information, so it's very exciting.
We just lost it.
So the first tune I did was a tune called Nosmo King. This is one of my favorite Wynton Marsalis compositions, and somebody in this room brought this tune to my attention. Professor Dees, after this performance with Professor Napoleon, he asked Eric and I, he said, have you ever checked out Wynton Marsalis Septet live at the Village Vanguard? And I never heard it, and so I checked it out, and now it's on my recital. So for you all to hear and see, I take his advice. So anyways, so the tune after that, we performed the second tune, was called All Around Us. This is an original composition of mine, and it was so much fun to play with these guys. This tune is really about taking a moment out of our day, and if you take that moment and take that pause, I think you can really sort of see the beauty all around us. And so I think today's a perfect example of that. This song is to urge all of us to just really take that moment and just appreciate the beauty that already exists in all of our lives. The next tune, we're going to call it Mr. Scott Wente on the bass. This is a duo version of Broadway. And so the great drummer Max Roach, he'll oftentimes take his hi-hat out to like the front of the stage and do a solo performance of just the hi-hat. So I thought, let me try something similar to that. I'm going to take my snare drum and brushes only and do it with Scott. I'm really excited. And this is something I did a lot of at school here, just go in a room and play. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you. Give it up for Scott Wente.
Yes, God.
Thank you all so much. That was Broadway. I just want to take a minute and sort of acknowledge who's up on the bandstand. So these people are some of my best friends. Hopefully you're able to witness some of our musical chemistry, but it really comes from just getting to know each other. I think Eric calculated Eric and I did something like 160 hours, is that right, in the car together? For just between New Jersey and here, or New York, whatever. He has a little bit of a longer ride he likes to talk about. But you know, we all have so many inside jokes. It's unbelievable. You know, Luther, we're all here together. We all hang, and so it's really special to share this moment with you all today and have these people up here. So that's again Eric Wartzman, Marcus Howell, Leone Mateo, and Luther Allison. So this last song is called Trials. Yeah, it's intense. And so no, this song it's about sort of going through life, and we encounter different problems, and it's really about, like, I think each problem is like a trial. It's like a test, and if we can pass and get through, I think we become stronger, we become smarter. So we're gonna see how we get through this tune, actually. All right, thank you so much. Trials, and after this tune, we're gonna have a very brief intermission where we'll bring out the octet portion, and hope you guys enjoy. Thank you. right, thank y'all. Now we're going to set up for the octet. Thank you so much. Hey, everybody. All right, now we're going to start our octet portion. So the first tune is a composition of mine called It Always Rains in Michigan. This tune is actually not self-explanatory if you've been here the last week. There it is. It does rain a lot, weather. And then the tune after that, we're going to do In a Hurry, a Christian McBride tune. He does this on with small group and with his big band. And I pretty much condensed his big band version, add a couple of my own little things, and that's In a Hurry. So I hope you enjoy. I'm going to introduce a couple of new members. We have Sam Corey on tenor saxophone. Alton Sinclair. Trombone. Eric Law on baritone. Saxophone. And Stanley Rubinoff on bass. And when we first met, he had a lot longer hair. So it's a little different now. All right, here we go. It Always Rains in Michigan. Thank you. So one of our favorite inside jokes in this band is tune the flutes. It's one of my favorite catchphrases, and I do it how many times a rehearsal? 12. Yeah. We love tuning the flutes because these things, they get out of tune, and we got to tune the flutes. So here's this next tune. I'll introduce it after. Ooh. right, we're getting toward the close of our concert. That song was called Song for Wedgwood. When I show this tune to some friends back home in New Jersey or New York, they're always like, man, who's that about? Wow, and it's my apartment complex. Yeah. So many of us here know what Wedgwood is. That's where Eric and I and so many people live. And I wrote this tune a couple summers ago as I was moving off from campus and moving into an apartment. So this is sort of a commemorative piece about that. I want to dedicate this song to my parents. My mom plays flute, and she always gets really excited when there's flute in music. So I saw her today, just before we even played, I saw her getting excited. So I said, let's do 3 flutes. So much of my family is here are people from Indiana, Ohio, Florida, Tennessee, Detroit. So many people are here. It's so amazing to be here with all you guys. And I just want to say thank you for being here. Give a round of applause for the family. I also want to say thank you to all my friends for being here. And I want to say a quick thank you to all the professors. Professor Dees, it's been amazing being a mentor under you, being mentored by you. Yeah, give a round of applause. It's amazing. I've learned so much about humanity, about composition, arranging, performance, recording, being a musician, every aspect of being a professional I've learned from you. Professor Whitaker and Miss Cookie, just 2 unbelievable people. I wouldn't be here without them. They have so much knowledge, and I want to thank them for being there and teaching all of us. Professor Charles, another person, one of the greatest things he taught me is actually how to learn. Which is a great thing. So how to transcribe and how to take that information and make it your own. Professor Davis, it's been great studying piano with you, but really playing with you in class and in your office. You really taught me about the art of surprise and doing things unexpected and the power that's in that. So thank you so much. Professor Napoleon, it's been really beautiful spending time with you at Brevard and so in school, so many places. You're an amazing person. And I just want to thank you for being so nitpicky with me and with everybody here. Without your sort of attention to detail, I mean, what would we do? So thank you so much. Professor Rivera, thank you so much for everything. You pretty much introduced me to this school. You were my octet teacher for the first 2 years. And so it's been really great. I was really nervous. I don't know if you knew that. The first rehearsal, I was freaking out. I was late because Professor Whitaker had a class conflict. And I was like, oh, my goodness, he's going to hate me on day 1. And he didn't hate me, which was great. I don't think. I want to thank Max Colley, who's organizing everything, always. Really beautiful person. And last but not least, Uncle G. Give him a round of applause. Uncle G and I have spent a lot of time together. We have lessons every week. We hang out in the lobby, go to Noodles & Co., where they all know you. And it's just so amazing. You have so much knowledge. I call you the shaman of the ride cymbal because I don't know anybody that talks about the ride cymbal or studies it, understands it as much as you do. And that's like the greatest gift. And thank you for that. So I hope I made you proud today. And it's been amazing studying under you. So here's the last tune, Chucho's Mambo by Kenny Garrett, one of my heroes. If you've ever talked to me, ever, you'll probably have heard me mention Kenny Garrett at least once or 1,500 times. Beersa's shaking his head. Beersa likes Kenny Garrett, too. Give a hand for Beersa and all the Montclair crew. Montclair. All right, here's Chucho's Mambo. It also features Professor John Weber and Andrew Zikursky. Thank you. Give a hand for my grandma and my mother for making all this food. It's amazing. Go get some food. Thank you so much. Good night. And stick around for Alton's recital. Now, good night.
That's it.
Give me a hug.
Oh! Right there!
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
All right, we're at rehearsal right now.
Oh!
Love you, bro. Thank you, Alton.
Yeah, we did it.
Thank you. You got it out fast.